ou effectuer leur change. Quel est le problème? Beaucoup de voyageurs n'achètent pas au meilleur taux de change du marché. Beaucoup de touristes se font arnaquer, se font escroquer par des prohibitive fees or fake banknotes or other problems. Wasting time looking for the best rate on the market. C'est pour ça que j'ai créé Square Algeria. Square Algeria is a financial platform that connects buyers and currency exchange offices worldwide. Voici une capture d'écran de mon site. Et voici une vidéo comment utiliser Square Algeria. Comme vous voyez, la plateforme est ergonomique. Vous n'avez qu'à choisir la quantité de devises que vous voulez, la devise que vous voulez, le moyen de paiement, le pays, l'État et la province. Vous n'avez qu'à acheter et demander les devises que vous voulez. Voici la mobile version qui existe déjà. Que ce soit sur le web ou sur l'app, la plateforme existe. Le process est simple. Vous recherchez, vous faites un price compare, vous comparez les taux de change, les différents bureaux de change dans la région que vous êtes. Vous pouvez faire la transaction ou le booking, ou commander vos devises. Vous pouvez passer au bureau de change ou vous faire délivrer. Quelle est la value proposition? Pour les users, acheter et vendre au meilleur taux de change du marché. Le taux, les commissions est raisonnable. Pour les partenaires qui sont les bureaux de change, une opportunité d'augmenter leurs revenus et avoir une global reach. Simplicity, the web page and the app with great user experience. Gain of time, transaction could be done instantly. We will offer the delivery service. Je vais vous, pour les data, concernant la France.
Thank you so much, Square Algeria. Time is up. Now we'll move directly to the questions from our jury members. Thank you. Once again, time is up.
Okay.
I ask the next team member to get ready and to share their screen. So the next team member is Zolila Dev, IE and Innovation. And meanwhile, we ask the jury members if they have any questions, they can go ahead. Thank you.
Yasmine?
Oui, madame,
Allô?
vous pouvez poser votre question.
Oui,
madame Habs, on vous écoute.
Oui, pour le Square Algérie, comment il fait pour avoir les autorisations et la réglementation, sachant que en Algérie, c'est pas possible, on ne peut pas échanger des devises comme ça. Justement, c'est surtout la réglementation et l'autorisation. Est-ce qu'il en a?
Bon, concernant le marché algérien, il est tout simplement quadrillé et interdit d'ouvrir des bureaux de change en Algérie. Le Square Algérie va être proposé au marché international uniquement.
D'accord. Et est-ce que vous avez déjà commencé à travailler, à proposer à l'international ou pas encore?
La compétition mondiale qui se passera inchallah en Arabie Saoudite, ça va être un vrai tremplin, j'espère, pour Square Algérie, et j'espère avoir l'opportunité de partir en Arabie Saoudite et de présenter mon projet pour inchallah, pourquoi ne pas être le prochain TripAdvisor ou la prochaine application inchallah de la région MENA اللي تنجح inchallah.
Inch'Allah, pourquoi pas?
Inchallah.
Ok, merci.
Merci.
Merci, Madame Habis. Monsieur Abdelkader ou bien Monsieur Zindine, you still have 50 seconds if you'd like to ask any question. And I ask Square Algeria, please deactivate the sharing of the screen so as the next team would be able to share their screen. Okay, perfect. So I guess the other jury members do not have any other question. So the next team is Zolila 10, Dev, IE, and Innovation. You can start.
Merci Yasmine. Bonsoir, bonsoir à tous. Alors,
We remind our audience that each team has 3 minutes to pitch their project.
OK.
You can start.
Thank you. Donc, c'est Chikou Fatima Zahra, la fondatrice de la startup Zolilat on Dev, Artificial Intelligence and Innovation. On constate qu'il y a plus de 45% de décès en Algérie et plus de 80% de décès dans le monde à cause des AVC, des maladies cardiaques et cardiovasculaires. Alors, la startup Zolilat on Dev a proposé une solution qui est sous forme d'un pack Detect Me qui se compose d'un bracelet réalisé par nous-mêmes pour le suivi ECG, une application de temps pour la détection et la prédiction des maladies cardiaques et cardiovasculaires, ainsi une plateforme de voir les résultats obtenus de la détection et prédiction en cas de présence. Donc, les objectifs de Detect Me, c'est quoi? Donc, c'est la détection rapide et performante, prédiction fiable des AVC et analyse quotidienne de la fréquence et de l'ECG. Donc, comment il se fonctionne le pack? Le pack via un bracelet, on fait un suivi. Après, les enregistrements ECG vont être traités par une application dedans pour faire la détection en cas et la prédiction en cas de présence. Et la traçabilité sera trouvée au niveau de la plateforme. Donc, notre cible, c'est généralement les médecins cardio, les hôpitaux et les cliniques en cardiologie et pourquoi pas les particuliers qui sont atteints par les maladies cardiaques. Donc, le pricing commence et il s'agit d'une convention professionnelle avec les médecins cardio et un abonnement avec les patients concernés. Donc, comment nous sommes différents, c'est par rapport à Apple fait une notification de fréquence faible et élevée, suivie de la fréquence cardiaque. Par contre, nous, on fait la détection, même de nouvelles maladies et la prédiction en temps rapide. Non clients, on a déjà 3 médecins clients qui sont non clients, donc tels que Dr Méziré et Dr Zinotchiko. Notre revenu, c'est 11 000 dinars par convention. Et nos partenaires, c'est Almanage. Donc, voici les résultats et le schéma de mode de traitement. Voilà. L'équipe, c'est moi-même, Chikou Fatima Zahra, la fondatrice et la gérante et la développeuse de Detect Me. Chikou Jamal, mon père, c'est le manager. Et our partenaire, c'est les others who work in space. Et voilà. Je vous remercie.
Thank you so much for your presentation. And we move directly to the questions from our jury members. And once again, I remind you that the jury members have 2 minutes to ask their question. I ask the 7th project in the early stage category Transgo to share their screen while we listen to the questions and the answers.
Oui. Est-ce que vous avez déjà pensé à voir avec la sécurité sociale et par rapport à votre projet?
Oui.
Dans la CNAS et la CASLOS.
Oui, on a pensé à ça, justement.
Oui.
Comme le projet au début de
son développement
sur le terrain, donc déjà on a pensé et nous sommes en train de faire l'homologation et la distribution à travers le monde, Inch'Allah.
Inch'Allah, pourquoi pas. Ouais. Ok, bon courage.
Merci.
Merci.
Est-ce que votre bracelet est relié à une plateforme en ligne? le bracelet porté par le patient est relié à la plateforme et la plateforme, bien entendu, elle est accessible aux professeurs.
Oui, donc le bracelet, premièrement, est réalisé par nous-mêmes et la plateforme aussi, donc il est accessible. Justement, le résultat, le patient, il va trouver comme son dossier médical, même il peut communiquer avec son médecin cardio à tout moment et voir ses résultats.
Sachez que la plateforme dont vous décrivez, elle existe. Elle a été développée il y a une dizaine d'années par un Algérien, un docteur en informatique à Paris, qui s'appelle StreamVision. Et la solution est brevetée depuis quelques années maintenant. Et c'est pratiquement la même solution, bracelet, où lui, il a fauteuil diagnostic et il a réduit son fauteuil diagnostic à un bracelet, surtout dans la partie cardiaque. Sachez qu'il faut faire un état de l'art et une solution pareille, il faut toujours la breveter pour que vous n'ayez pas de problème d'interférence avec des brevets qui sont protégés à l'international.
So, Fatima Zola, you only have 30 seconds to answer on this question.
OK. Donc, nous avons d'autres progrès concernant ce pack-là. Donc, on est en train de faire une option de Internet of Things et même de détecter de nouvelles maladies chez les enfants et les bébés. Donc, voilà. La plateforme est accessible. Juste, on attend l'hébergement chez l'hébergeur.
OK.
C'est tout.
Quel un temps là?
Très bien. Time is up. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you for you.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Abdelkader, you have a question apparently?
Yes, I do
Or a
have a
comment?
question. Yeah, I do have a question. Donc,
Okay,
le
you're welcome.
bracelet.
Now we move directly to...
Okay.
Okay.
Ok, donc le bracelet, أنا شفت في slide, donc vos clients sont des docteurs. Normalement, c'est les clients d'axe, c'est les customers, c'est les consumers. Donc il a la question de consumer. Est-ce que vous avez pensé sur la stratégie de distribution à travers des partenaires en Algérie? Et le pricing model, très important.
Et le
Pricing model.
Donc,
le pricing model, donc la stratégie des prix, puisqu'il y a beaucoup de compétiteurs, donc voilà.
Okay, please, Fatima Zohra, you have only 10 seconds to answer on this question. So please try to answer very fast.
Donc, wesh, les médecins, généralement, pas tous les patients qui يسحقوا le bracelet هذاك. Donc, c'est à travers le médecin cardio اللي يقول لهم voilà, انت لازم لك un suivi et l'autre non. Donc, voilà. Le pricing, donc, qui c'est d'après les suggestions des médecins cardio qui nous a proposé de faire une convention avec eux et en même temps des abonnements avec les patients pour pouvoir consulter les résultats à tout moment. Voilà.
Okay, thank you so much. Questions of our jury members. Now, so Transgo, you can start. Transgo, can you hear me? Because apparently most of the participants have technical issues.
السلام عليكم مرحبا بكم tout le monde. تسمع فيا مدام؟ نبدأ؟
Yes, you can start, please.
Okay. Transgo Logistics and Transportation. إيف team أيمن بورناني B2C Manager. وهاب العزيبي B2B Manager. إشراق يوسفي Customer Relationship Manager. Value Proposition. We offer our services in an easy and modern way where you can transport goods from an easy use application. A smartphone application that will add great value to the poorly structured Algerian logistic chain. Goods insurance. Transporters secure the means of the transport and do not secure the goods. Legal protection for users. Our company takes legal measures to protect the consumer and the goods transporter and as well itself. Digitization of goods transportation sector. Reduce transportation costs. Problems. Goods transporter often have trouble finding their customer. In addition, the consumer has trouble finding the best possible deal. And that's because of the poor logistic chain in Algeria. The customer generally pays the return costs because the driver usually returns without a load, or there is no database in Algeria, and this is result in more costs for the customer. Goods transporter cannot insure goods or the same moves against damage or any accident where goods could be exposed because the transporter cannot support any other insurance costs. Without forgetting the legal risks that any of the parties may be exposed to due to the absence of any financial, legal, or evidence, or even proof of identity. Solutions. Transgo will be the link between goods transporter and consumer in Algeria and solve problem of returning without a load, which means lower transportation costs. Our company can get a special offer from an insurance company and make the experience of good transportation more safer. Legal protection. We send an electronic receipt for each transfer of goods to the customer and the transporter, and our company keeps copies where you can find all the information related to the process and the identity of transporter and the consumer, the amount, the distance, the location, and the percentage that our company will deduct from the total amount on the transfer recipe. Our prototype. We have a registration page and choice and custom registration and registration of the transporter. We have request for service and goods space and application settings. Our target, we have two. We have goods transporter and we have client. Professional clients, which are companies and ordinary clients. Cost structures, advertising costs, computer, development and updating the application, Android developer, and subscription and server renting. Commission, rental of advertising space through the portal. Reach my target buyer. This is our channels, social media and mobile application. We have 1.2 Facebook page, okay, and you have a prototype which is accomplished, and we are incubated by Innovest company incubator.
Thank you, Transco, for your presentation. Thank you. Now we move directly to the questions from our jury members, and I invite the next team to share their screen. So the next team is Arwa Print, and they will be followed by Inoponia. So if our jury members have any question, they can start. Oui, Madame Habes, on vous
Non, non, c'est bon.
Très bien. Ok, Monsieur Abdelkader, Monsieur Zinedine.
J'ai une question.
Ok, on vous écoute.
Dans votre proposition, vous voulez assumer la responsabilité juridique du transport de la marchandise sur la marchandise elle-même. Comment vous pouvez savoir qu'est-ce qu'on transporte, etc. Est-ce que vous avez la responsabilité du contenu et non pas forcément le contenant?
Oui, le véhicule تاع le transporteur راهي déjà مسؤولية من عند le transporteur. بقت المارشانديز. أنا فاهمك. بقت لا مارشانديز نحن هذا افونتاج كونكورونسيال بالنسبة لنا نحن فهمنا مع لي زاسيغونس باش نعاودوا نديروا معاهم ابونمون every year باش تعود السلعة اللي تعود المارشانديز اللي ترونسبورتها في ترانسغو يعود مسؤولي. وهذه ما كانش في السوق الجزائري.
أنا طرحت لك المشكلة تاع السلعة المام المارشانديز المام ما تعرفش واش كاين في الشاحنة تاعك.
لا قانونيا ترانسبورتور كيعود عنده ريجستر كوميرس يقدر كي يلقى حاجه في الفرغون ولا الكاميون. اوكي مايا وهاب is gonna answer.
اوكي
We know the goods we're going to transport because the client, when he is going to make the order, he will submit the goods that he wants to transport. يعني راح يحط الجودز اللي حاب يترانسبورتيهم، يقول لنا لو تيب دو مارشانديز اللي راح ترانسبورتيه مع الترانسبورتور. So we know the goods we are transporting.
D'accord. Vous faites le travail de celui qui déclare la marchandise.
Thank you.
Oh, عندي une question.
Before answering this question, we're going to ask Mr. Youssef to ask his question, and then the team can answer both the questions directly, please.
Yeah, I have a question for Transco. وشو هي ال value proposition ولا sales unique point? What is your difference يعني وش الفرق بينك وبين ال competition؟ كاين beaucoup de compétiteurs EMS تاع الدولة، كاين هادو اللي واسمو les VTC qui sont en train de se transformer en delivery application. وش ال value proposition تاعك اللي تخليك unique؟
اوكي، نحن عندنا قداش من value propositions في الكامباني تاعنا. اول حاجه هو الروتور فيد. جينيرالمون ترانسبورتور يرجع فارغ باسكو ما كانش باز دو دوني في الجزائر، وهذا يدير مور كوست على الكاستمر. اوكي، وزيد عندنا شركات نقل البضائع ما كانش شركات نقل البضائع كنا نحن اللي دير لاسيورونس على لا مارشانديز الميم، وهذا افونتاج كونكورونسيال. وزيد في الابليكيشن تاعنا نقدروا نعرفوا الهويه تاع الناقل واي حاجه، وعندنا بروفز اللي هي كاين ريسي ولا اي حاجه. يعني الكونسيومر اللي هو الكاستمر ولا ترانسبورتور ولا نحن محميين كلها قانونيا، والناس كلها رابحين في الحكايه. So it's a win-win situation.
Okay, fine. It's a win-win situation. صح عندك بروبليم. بون كما قال زين الدين. دونك اسمه الكونتوني، دونك هو يديكلاري اكزاكتومون بصح اون كا يديكلاري حاجه فوس، دونك il va transporter quelque chose illégal. هذه
ما تتحملهاش الشركه حتى في
you have only 10 seconds to answer on this question, and then we move directly to the next team, Aquaprint. So you have 10 seconds.
اوكي، هذه الحاجه ما تتحملهاش الشركه تاعنا قانونيا. ميم كي تعود الترانسبورتور يترانسبورتي في حاجه إيليغال خارج ترانسكو، كي يعود عنده ريجستر كوميرس، هذا راه محمي قانونيا، يقدر يديكلاري بالله راهو هز حاجه ما على بالوش بها، ويكون محمي قانونيا تما، ما كاينش حتى مشكله في الحاجه هذه.
Okay, time is up. Thank you, Transgo, for your presentation, and thank you for answering the questions of our jury members. Thank you. Now we have to continue the next project, Aquaprint. You can start.
Hello, everyone.
And Aquaprint will be followed by Inuponia. So
do you see my screen?
Just a reminder. Yes, go ahead. Yes, it's perfect. Please click on F5 so as we can see the full screen. And start.
Hello, everyone. I am Abdullah Haytham Arwa, the founder and the CEO of Aquaprint. Aquaprint is the first print-on-demand startup here in Algeria. The idea came when we saw a lot of people want to show their identity in their clothes and accessories, but they find no one to help them. And most Algerian designers do not find where to take advantage of their skills and make money from them. So we came with this solution, which is two-sided marketplace. The first part is the client part, when he can browse our item list, place his order, and we print the design in the specified item, we package it, then we ship it to the customer. The second part is the freelancer part, where the designer can upload his designs, and if a client buy an item with his design, the freelancer will get profit. We have a variety of products, starting by mugs, t-shirt, cloaks, and arriving to words. First, we are the first to market with property technology and thousands of choices. We will, based on the continuous innovation, to remain the market leader. Our target market is the particular event organizers, organizations, student associations, and others. About the opportunity, because of the quarantine, a lot of Algerians have known the way to work online, and they are just waiting for a platform for that, in addition to the growth of the e-commerce in Algeria. About our competitors and the competitive advantages, we are the only one who is in intersection of these three big domains: the freelancing domain, the e-commerce domain, and the POD domain, with best advanced technology, best price, best user experience, best quality, limitless choices, and we will be the first who build a community. About our business model, it is simple. We take a fixed and specific value from each product, and also the intern ads, which are not Google and Bing ads. Our roadmap contains 6 stations, starting by building the platform and make tutorials about it, launch the version 1 to designer community and scientific labs, to enrich our catalog. Then we'll the official launch to the client. Then we move to the version 2 and 3 of the platform. About our marketing strategy, we are focused more about the virality, which is the network of the designers and client. And also we use the digital marketing and YouTube for making tutorials. But here is some financial projection and key indicators with the operating cost, average profit by item sold, and total to start. About our team, we are 5 members: Abdullah Marwa, the founder, Mohamed Sharif Thabit, Tarq Arar, Zakaria Al-Aidi, Ayman Mazrou. We are 4 easy students with technical background, and we worked in the POD domain for 1 year. Our vision is when someone wants to buy or sell customized product, Arwa Print is the first and the best way. Thank you.
Merci. Merci Arwa. Donc, عندي une question. Si il n'y a pas de question.
Thank you for your presentation. We move directly to the questions from our jury members. Thank you.
Alors, donc, vous êtes le premier au marché.
Okay.
Donc, est-ce que your base, where are you based? في الشرق ولا في الغرب ولا وين؟
Algiers, العاصمة.
لأنه je pense pas que vous êtes le premier, puisqu'on a bon, il y a quelques gens qui ont déjà cette solution. Mais peut-être un peu différente, mais le même concept. Donc, c'est des prints sur les t-shirts. Donc, juste حط في بالك il faut bien connaître la compétition en détail. La deuxième des choses, est-ce que vous avez testé le produit? Est-ce que عندك des active users, des clients qui ont déjà fait ça ولا juste عندك le prototype؟
نو عندنا ديجا دي كليون، فتحنا باج فيسبوك يعني باش نديروا تيست بركا، مي الحمد لله جاو لي كليون بزاف، سيرتو اللي يخدموا لي كادو الجماعه تاع البيام والاخر. اي ودرنا دي تيست كوم فو فوايي دي ماغ بيرسوناليزي اي اون ça avec les scientific club GDG Algiers which is طابي سوري يعني خدمناه لهم. Et on a something like ardoise magique et tout. C'est ça notre produit. Donc, بقات في le site بركا launch site which is our competitive advantage. خاطر ما كانش في الجزائر كاين دي كونكورون مي ما عندهمش يعني لا بارتي تاع فريلانسين وين يقدروا لي زالجيريان لي ديزاينر يخدموا معاهم.
Donc, vous allez connecter les freelancers avec les bots de communication à travers la plateforme d'IACOM, c'est ça?
Ok, oui, c'est vrai.
Oui, donc
comme merch by Amazon.
Oui, انت كيفاش راح تجيب الكاستمر بيز en termes de freelancing? Est-ce que vous allez travailler avec des partenaires locaux ou internationaux ou you're going to start from scratch?
Partenaire, pourquoi? هو احنا راح
My apologies, you have only 15 seconds to answer on this question.
احنا نحل اوكي. عندنا ستيشن الاولى نفتحوا لا بلاتفورم نديروا توتوريال، بعد لونسيوها ديزاينر كوميونيتي ولي ساينتيفيك كلاب، هذا بوغ اونريشير لو كاتالوج تاعنا وديجا نبيلديو كوميونيتي الاولى، ومن بعد لونشيوه الناس كلها. وديجا يعني لي ديزاينر هما وحدهم راح يزيدوا يجيبوا لنا ناس اخرين باسكو ماذا بهم السلعه تاعهم تتباع. دونك حنا راح نبازيو على الفيراليتي هذه، ومن بعد نخدموا بديجيتال ماركتينغ اند اذر ثينغ اذر ستاف.
اوكي
Thank you. Thank you, Aquaprint.
Arwa,
thank you
Arwa.
for your presentation and thank you. Yeah, Arwa, Arwa Print.
Thank you.
Yes. Now we move directly to the next project, Inoponia.
Assalamu
This
alaikum.
project will be followed also. Yes, go ahead. We're listening.
Hello world. My name is Bouali Yaqub, a doctor in computer vision and artificial intelligence, the founder and the CEO of Inoponia. World population is daily increased to reach about 10 billion by the year 2050. More people lead to more food need, whereas the agriculture is the key point of food for thousands of years. The agriculture methods still use the same basis, in which it's recently facing several problems due to human and natural reasons, such as the scale of agricultural lands and water resources, the climatic changes and natural disasters, and the use of chemical pesticides and herbicides. Thus, to feed the future, we must challenge the way we grow. In our project, we aim to build sustainable agricultural systems using healthy, smart, and innovative technologies to achieve the food security in Algeria and the region. Our solution is based on three main concepts: the hydroponic techniques that uses 95% less of water consumption, the use of indoor vertical farming that can produce high yields from less spaces, and finally, our smart farming system for climate controlling to produce anything, anytime, anywhere. Our smart system is a cloud-based system to control all the growing factors using Internet of Things and artificial intelligence. In the test MVP, our prototype is composed of three main concepts: Inoponia dozer boat, Inoponia server, and Inoponia app or online dashboard. As a result, after 2 months, our system showed high effectiveness and we start harvesting. We offer year-round production of fresh and healthy fruits, veggies, and herbs with 0 pesticides. Also, we offer as services the design and construction of hydroponic systems, smart agriculture systems, and indoor vertical farms. This is our target customers using B2B and B2C strategies. We need 20 million dinars to start. That can be returned in 5 years. Our project is incubated by Invest company, and we are waiting for our startup label. Our team consists of youth members. We have the same goals, and we share the tasks to achieve the success. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. I call the next team. Arini, please share your screen, and we move directly to the questions from our jury members. Thank you. Just a small reminder, you have 2 minutes to ask the questions and answer them. If anyone of the jury members have a question.
Alors, une question. L'hydroponie que vous préconisez a un coût élevé de ces fermes. Est-ce que vous avez calculé le coût de ces fermes et par rapport à la rentabilité?
Oui, justement.
La deuxième question, est-ce que c'est vous proposez ça comme service à des clients ou bien vous-même, vous allez investir sur une ferme?
2 in 1. The first question, we need 20 million dinars to build a system of 1,000 meters square. The investment is very high. That's why we mentioned that can be returned in 5 years. How we can return this? We conduct a study that we can produce a year round of 50 tons of strawberry. 100 tons of leafy plants and herbs, and 50 tons of veggies, especially pepper and tomatoes. The second question, we are construct our farm and we provide the service using B2B marketing strategy for other farms to construct and design their farms.
Okay, merci.
Okay, time is up, so we will take one last question very fast. And I ask the team, Boxion, please share your screen immediately. Thank you. I guess we do not have another question, so Boxion can directly start their presentation. We have one more team or one more project in the category early stage, and then we'll move to the category idea stage where we'll have 8 more projects. So Boxion, you can start. Please click on F5. And to all the audience watching us live on EWC platform, you can vote on the best startups that you've seen so far. So vote on your favorite startup and show them how much you support them. Boxion, if you're ready, please start.
Yasmine, hello Yasmine.
We can see your screen.
Yasmine,
okay. To all the audience watching us, please mute your mics, please. We start directly with Boxion.
Bonjour, vous m'entendez?
Okay, Boxion, you have 3 minutes. Yes.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Please? Okay. So, bonjour à tous. Bonjour Wassim de Boxion.
Yes, we can hear you. You can start, please. Thank you.
So, being a reader in Algeria means that we are often confronted with a tedious research in the libraries of the city.
Sorry, Yasmine, it's not my role now.
Okay, Boxion, 3 minutes.
Yasmine?
Yes, okay.
Okay. So,
yes, apparently, Wassim, you have technical issue. The project presenting now is Boxion. Please, any other participant, please mute.
Means that we are often confronted with a tedious research in the libraries of the city. Est-ce que je recommence ou la...
Our apologies for the technical issue.
Parce qu'il y avait une...
Yes, Boxion, please start again.
Okay, so... Okay. Donc, bonjour à toutes et à tous. Mon nom est Wassim de Boxion. Being a reader in Algeria means that we are often confronted with a tedious research in the libraries of the city to get a book. Because of the absence of an instant communication system between readers and libraries, and the absence of centralized delivery system which connects bookstores to customers. Furthermore, the supply of bookstores is very often of readers' expectations. In another side, you notice the very fragmented communication between libraries and publishing houses, and an almost non-existent book promotion which can reach a generation age of new technologies, and a lack of tools that provide information on markets, needs, and trends. That's why we created Boxion, the project which aims to revolutionize the book industry in Algeria through the first platform that connects all the players of the book chain, publishing houses, bookstores, and traders, in order to help readers to get books easily by providing them the availability date and the location of the book they are looking for, and offering them a delivery option to all the 48 regions of the country. In another way, allowing professionals to understand accurately the market needs. So our solution is divided onto platforms. The first Algerian social network allowing bibliophiles to create and exchange content centered around books and culture and helping them to get books easily. And the professional network, which connects bookstores with publishing houses, digitizes the book ordering process and optimizes publishing and distribution, and propel the professionals into the online sales and by the creation of virtual showcases and offer them wide digital visibility to readers. We earn money by library subscriptions, and we take 25% of benefits from the sales that realize publishing houses on Booksium, and providing data analysis in another step to professionals. Our platform is the professional platform is ready. The reader's web platform is available on its beta version on Booksium, and the mobile app is in internal test. We organized last March the first virtual national book fair in collaboration with ONEL. In that event, we embedded more than 80 publishing houses and referenced more than 13,000 of titles edited in Algeria. And we got the second prize of in Thaqafa App Challenge last March. We have the label startup, and we plan to launch our activities next month, then to expand by establishing our own delivery logistic, and in another step, exporting our activities to other countries. This is our team. This is our contact. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you for your presentation. Thank you, Booksium. Time is up.
Thank you.
Thank you. We asked the next team, they had technical issue. Apparently, they can share their screen immediately. Arini, please share your screen, and we move directly to the questions from our jury members. You have 2 minutes to ask your questions.
For the country. This is our team. Yeah. This is our contact. Thank you for your attention.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for your presentation.
I can.
Thank you, Booksium. Time is up. Please, apparently someone is watching the stream. Please, unmute your mic. Mute your mic. Immediately. Deactivate the sound, please. Share your screen.
Yes, the sound. Hello, Yasmin. Do you hear me, Yasmin?
Members, you have 2 minutes to ask your questions.
Yeah.
Okay, now we move to the questions from the jury members. They have 1 minute left to ask the team Booksium, and then we go to the Arini team. So 1 minute for the questions left for Booksium. Otherwise, we move directly to the questions or to the next team. Mr. Yousfi, Mr. Zildin, or Mrs. Habis, if you have any question. Apparently, they do not have any more questions for this team, so we will move directly to the next team. Arini, you can start. Mohamed Salami. Je demande à l'équipe de Booksium, s'il vous plaît, désactivez votre partage. Et j'invite encore une fois l'équipe Arini. Vous pouvez partager votre écran.
Oui, je suis là, mais j'ai partagé.
Apparently, they do not have any more questions for this team, so we will. S'il vous plaît,
I am ready, Yasmin. I am ready.
Arini, you can start. S'il vous plaît, enlevez le streaming parce qu'apparemment vous êtes en train de regarder le direct, donc ça ne peut pas marcher avec les deux. Très bien. Ok, Arini, vous pouvez commencer tout de suite. Vous avez 3 minutes pour présenter votre Booksium. S'il vous plaît, désactivez votre partage. Et j'invite encore une fois l'équipe Arini.
Ok, Arini, je suis prêt. Oui, je suis là, mais j'ai partagé.
Vous pouvez commencer, Arini. S'il vous plaît, et si vous enlevez le direct, enlevez la page du streaming, enlevez le streaming, parce qu'apparemment vous êtes en train de regarder le direct, Donc, ça ne peut pas marcher avec les deux. Très bien.
Hello everyone. Salam alaikum.
Vous avez 3 minutes pour présenter votre introduction. Est-ce que vous voulez désactiver votre partage?
Salam alaikum.
Encore une fois,
Ok, Arini, je suis prêt. Oui, je suis là, mais je parle pas.
Vous pouvez commencer, Arini. S'il vous plaît, enlevez le direct. Enlevez la page du streaming. Enlevez le streaming. Parce qu'apparemment, vous êtes en train de regarder le direct.
Oui,
donc
oui.
Ça ne peut pas marcher avec les deux.
Oui. D'accord, j'ai compris. Je suis désolé. Alors, on commence? On commence, Yasmine?
Arini, please, you already wasted like over 1 minute and a half from your time, so please start.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Salam alaikum. Arini, it's...
yes, please. We're waiting for you.
Yeah. Toujours notre question, can we develop a smart device to help blind people? We think to build something to the blind people to help them. Firstly, I am Mohamed Salami from Algeria, Msila. I am mobile developer and founder of Arini and my master degree on system information and Radiological. I have many projects in development. So my project it's a problem of the blind or the blind student on transporting an exam in navigation, in reading, writing, eat medicament, conversation between the blind, social media, how to detect object, how to detect recognition facial, how to detect person, problem on work, linking them. So we propose some solution. Any editor, any writer, any stick. We will see that. دوك نشوفوا هذه هذه هي السمارت ديفايس. جبناها دابري الكتبه تاع البرايل كي تكون عندهم 6 كاز كي تعود لا كاز الاولى باغ اكزومبل هنا معمره سافو دير هنا معمره هذه معمره سافو دير بي. الور حنايا درنا لهم هنايا يولي يكليكي سير لا يكليكي هنايا دير له هنايا وهنايا دير بي. عنده اسباس، عنده ديليت، عنده كوموند بور لا ليست دي زابليكاسيون اللي ينفعوه هو اللي خادمينهم سبيسيالمون ليهم دابري لي زابليكاسيون هادو اللي خادمينهم حنايا. كاينه لابليكاسيون تاع لي زيكزامان كومون باسي لي زيكزامان. من بعد نطلعوا لي كيستيون، هو يسمع لا كيستيون ريبوندي سوا فوكالمون سوا بلاباراي. هذه اللي خدمناها له صغيره تجي هذه لاباراي بارابور لي زوتر اباراي اللي راهم كاينين في لو مارشي. اوكي. عندنا ثاني ناخذوا روليهم مع السوشيال ميديا، يولي يقدر بيبلي يشاشي في اليوتيوب انستغرام اي حاجه يقدر فاسيلمون، ماشي كيما اللي راه دوكا. عندنا حاجه واحده اخرى بور لي نون فايون والشيوخ كبار لي فاي كومون كيفاش ياكلوا الدواء تاعهم بلا ما يغلطوا. الور حنا خممنا نخدموا ام بتيت اباراي او بيان ان ابليكاسيون موبيل بور فير سا بور هذه لاباراي فيها ان ريمايندر يديرها واحد باغ اكزومبل بنو يدير وقتاش ياكل الدواء تاعو طول الوقت، هي تصوني له كي يلحق وقت الدواء، هو يهز لي بواد دو ميديكامون يفيريفيها بالكودابار في البلاباراي هذه تشعل له ايلون بروج او ايلون فير باش ياكل لو ميديكامون تاعو.
Time is up. Thank you, Arini, for your presentation. We'll move back to the questions from our jury members. And I call the next team, the first one from the category idea stage, Jurisco Intelligence. Please share your screen. I remind the jury members that they have 2 minutes if they have any question or inquiries about the project Arini.
Yasmin, he needs to deconnect first, you know. He needs to deconnect first so I can share my screen.
Yes, Arini, please désactive le partage, remove your screen, remove sharing, so as the next team would be able to share their screen. Okay. Probably we have a question from Zindine, Mr. Zindine.
Alors, vous avez parlé le travail sur les non-voyants est très intéressant et ça se développe dans le monde. Mais quand vous dites pour les médicaments, on remplace ça par le sonore, c'est bien, mais là, vous avez parlé de ça s'allume rouge, ça s'allume vert. Le non-voyant ne peut pas voir les couleurs. Pourquoi vous mettez les choses visuelles? C'est plutôt sonore. Et comment ce non-voyant puisse manipuler votre appareil pour qu'il sait par la sonorité quelle est la touche qu'il doit toucher. Vous avez un problème de synchronisation
Alini,
des
you can
besoins.
answer on this question. Okay, Alini, you have 20 seconds to answer this question. If you're here, otherwise apparently they have also technical issues. So yes, okay. Now we will start directly with the next project. As you have noticed, we have 3 categories once again: idea stage, early stage, and growth stage. We started this evening with the growth stage category, followed by the early stage, and now we will move directly to the project holders with interesting ideas. So I invite the first team to present their project, Euriscope and
can you hear me?
Please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Just a reminder, you have 3 minutes to present your project.
Can
yes,
you hear me?
we hear you perfectly.
Okay, so let's start. Hello everybody, here is Eurisco Intelligence. I'm Wael Hamid, I'm the founder and CEO, and this is my amazing team. Our vision, the brand you trust, knowing, take care of your patients, knowing your temperature is controlled, storage and processing is in a good hands. Our problem is after 11 dark months and with the latest mutation of COVID-19 Delta variation, many close persons of mine and maybe yours died because of the lack of COVID vaccines immunogenicity. And unfortunately, recently, one of my close friends died because of this COVID. So the problem we think about is keeping coronavirus vaccines at ideal temperature during the distribution. That's made many wasted vaccines due to the cold chain instability and expensive heavy ultra-cold coolers. Our solution is to give a stable cold chain to preserve the immunogenicity of vaccines with a medical -70 portable coolers with finger and vein print and less expensive manufacturing price. This is our 3D model. Our proprietary technology is we did our surveys one-to-one with the doctors, pharmacists, and biotechnology engineers before we started our market study to understand our niche needs here in Algeria, Emirates, and China. That's why our cooler will preserve vaccines, organ transplantation, blood bank, plasma, and sperms, combination of solar and electrical energy with -70 degrees new thermal insulation panels with eco-friendly matrix, and finger and vein print for high security. Our target market is divided by 3, by type, by application, and by geography. For the MENA region, China, Turkish Ministry of Health, and UAE royal family. Our market size by 2022, we are aiming for $3 million with a net revenue of $1.5 million. And by 2026, we will be reaching $86.2 million with a net revenue of $68 million. Our competitors are Thermo Scientific, Fiochetti, Hermes Scientific, and Stirling Inc. Our price is less than everyone. Our temperature is -70. We have a mobile cooler with a lightweight and high security with finger and vein print. Our business model is the direct sales to the most needy countries in EMEA region, partnerships, collaboration, and we will be taking a 10% cut on installing cooler deals. Our go-to-market plan partnerships we already did with Shams Al Jazair and Hifa Yemina Environmental Medical Equipment for China, collaborations with King Abdullah Medical Research Center in Saudi Arabia and the royal family in UAE, and participating in Dubai Expo for a bigger market. Our fundraising milestone is $500 million. We are looking for 12 months financing to reach our first 1,000 sales. That translates into $1.5 million revenue in the first 8 months. Thank you so much for having us today, and we are here to answer to your questions. Thank you.
I have a question, Wa'id. How can you make sure that your idea is going to succeed?
Okay, we did already surveys with the doctors here in Algeria and outside Algeria. We did talk with investors, and we got an investment for $5 million from a Chinese investor is located in UAE. We talked with the royal family Tal Emirat, and we talked also with the Ministry of Health of Turkey. We need only here our international patent so we can start working. لا فيش تكنيك واجده، لو موديل 3 دي واجد، والبري نتاعنا اللي راح نخدموا بيه and everything is ready, and this is our competitors. That's why راني مخلي سلايد فيها so you can know all the difference مع competitors تاعنا in the international market. Here in Algeria ما عندناش competitors.
You have raised money, 5 million you said.
Yes. Yes, it's $5 million. We did our la contrat de confidentialité, la contrat de partenariat, mais مازلنا ما بديناش because we need our patent. نحتاجوا license نتاعنا باه تكون international, and since I'm a medical student, I couldn't raise money for it, so I'm doing a fundraising just بعد هذا الإيفنت. That's why I'm participating.
دقيقة. أنت قلت باللي أنت you did a fundraising of $5 million. صح؟
عندنا ان انفستيسور اللي راح يمد لنا $5 million.
اعطاكم كوميتمنت؟
يس، اعطانا كوميتمنت تاعو ودنا لا كونترا دو كونفيدنسياليتي.
بون لا اوكي، هذا just an advice for you. NDA is nothing. NDA is worth nothing. Did you say term sheet?
نعم.
Term sheet. Est-ce que tu as signé un term sheet avec l'investisseur?
Yes, we signed papers. سنينا لي بابيي بمحضر قضائي too.
Okay, I had some technical issues, internet issues, so I asked the next team to.
Okay. Okay, so I'm here for the questions, Mr. Zindin, and the other juries.
Très bien. شكرا.
Okay, merci.
شكرا.
شكرا جزيلا. شكرا.
Guys, I think Yasmin is having a technical issue, so Ino Vantissimo, can they go?
Start.
Can you hear us, guys?
Je pense que Nadia a une question, non? Madame Habis, vous avez une question? Yeah.
باسكو كان كاين مقبل راح نبدا دوكا راح نبدا دوكا نكمل يا ربي واحد 20 مينوت بلوس. On peut commencer?
On peut commencer?
Oui, vous pouvez. Allez-y.
Merci.
Go ahead.
Vous voyez la diapo? C'est bon?
Mettez en plein écran, s'il vous plaît.
Très bien. Good evening, everyone. This is Iman. I am the parley of Dr. Samir Hamimed, an implantology dentist, the president of the disciplinary committee of dentists in Algiers, is also an innovator and the founder of Innoventissimo, which I have the honor to present to you today. Innoventissimo is a startup whose objective is providing limitless solutions, whose aiming to fill and shape the Algerian markets
the Algerian market, and then expand to the European and the global market. Dr. Samir Habimed has faced so many difficulties with the current technology, with getting the radiological images, which requires 3 equipments: an X-ray, a digital sensor, and a computer in the treatment room in order to get the radiological images, which occupies too much place in the treatment room. And due to its articulated system, which is heavy and big, it causes it requires a physical effort, which causes a lot of back pain, joint problems for the practitioner, because he has to use all of 3 equipments at the same time. So the patient also, on the other hand, is also affected by the current technology due to its irradiation that is not focused in one place. Dr. Hanimed has brought this new device that replaces all of the 3 equipments in one device. It is an oral X-ray that takes radiological images of the oral cavity. This new device is the oral radiological helmet, which is a new device. It is small, wireless, can be remotely controlled via a tablet. It needs no particular place, and it is comfortable and has a modern design. It needs no electricity due to its rechargeable battery. It can be used by home hospitalized patients and people with reduced mobility. This device is patented and approved by a French firm specializing in intellectual property based in France, which made so many researchers and approved its non-existence in the global world. And this device won the first place in the last Algerian competition. I give my colleague the word to speak about the commercial part.
Thank you. Well, I'll be presenting to you the market research and the business model. But going to the business model, which the main value is the solutions that my colleague has already exposed to you: an innovative medical radiological device, which is smart, ambulatory, and remotely controlled. We are planning to keep a long-term relationship with our customers through emailing, door-to-door selling, and social media marketing, and event marketing, and our website.
Thank you. My apologies. Time is up. Thank you for your presentation. Time is up. Time is up. Thank you for your. We move directly to the questions from our jury members. Our apologies, we have some technical issues, some internet problems. So we move to the questions from our jury members, and I ask Health Pop to share their screen meanwhile. Thank you. Apparently, our jury members do not have any question. So we invite the next team, Health Pop.
Hi, everyone. Can you see the screen?
No.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, now we can see your screen.
Okay. So basically, I'm here today, like I'll be presenting for you Health Pop for Health Hope. Let's start with some reflection and a story of my dad when he was misdiagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And we really struggled like to make him travel abroad with all the hassle. And we had a lot of issues and we needed help to go and travel outside Algeria or outside our home city even in order to book the doctor for him and to get all the services for him. So I'm Nariman Boudali, the founder and the CEO for this project. I'll skip through the slides so I can explain more what HealthPop is all about. HealthPop splits down into two main things. The first part is telemedicine. So we will be providing pre-diagnosis through image recognition and simple questions. And from that, we'll be orienting you towards doctors who are in collaboration or not, in order to book you consultation, book your appointment, and even do health tourism services for you outside Algeria or in Algeria. The second part is with a partnership with the University of MMU, Manchester Metropolitan University, where I study and work. This program is training program, both English for specific purposes or English for medical purposes, because as we know, Algeria, as it was announced in 2019 by the Ministry of Higher Education, is shifting from French to English in higher education. We want to avoid the gap and the miscommunication between the current generation of doctors and the coming generation. So we'll provide those doctors with English for medical purposes. In addition to that, we'll provide a program of health communication, the psychology of patients, how they express pain, how women talk about taboos, and how can the doctor explain more and understand more their patients. So we are providing accessibility and integration for Algerian doctor in the international scene. In addition to that, we're providing organization and saving money for people who want to do health tourism. And we are promoting also for the Algerian health sector, because we have, for instance, dentists who can be a good product for health tourism, like inbound. We will bring people to Algerian dentists. Why not? So my plan or my business plan goes through first collaboration with doctors, with accommodation services, because we will have two packages. Either you take this service and you pay for it, so you pay for booking you a doctor, or you pay for this training only, or you pay for a package where we will provide every single service, from taking you from the airport to finding an accommodation to you, and so on. We had some contact with a lot of doctors. We have for now 50 doctors who are ready to pay and to go for the training with MMU. And we have also some contact with the Algerian Society of Cardiology through some networking. And the original thing about our project is that we are shedding light on the Algerian sector in Algeria. We're trying to provide something new to the economy of Algeria, which is health tourism. So we are facilitating health tourism for people who are in need to, but at the same time, we are shedding light on Algerian doctors, specifically dentists. And I will explain more why dentists specifically. And at the same time, we are providing trainings for health workers so they can integrate the international scene. Our customer segment is divided into two categories. The first one is mass market, because we are just trying to reach all doctors through snowballing. So I ask doctors that I know, and they ask other doctors, and so on. And the second part is multi-sited platforms. For the revenue, for the customer relationship, it's B2B and B2C. B2B when we do collaboration with association, with doctors and so on. And it's a B2C when we deal directly with the customers or with the patient. For the revenue, we're expecting, and this is the least we are expecting, is £5,000 by 2024, based on two things we did with our team, because my team member are who is the project manager, and he is the owner of students guidance in UK. So he's used to bring students from North Africa and to place them in United Kingdom universities. So we are using this expertise that he has into my project, or my health pop project. Thank you so much, and I hope that I will be able to answer your questions. I think Yasmin is having a technical issue. Can I answer your questions, please?
Oui, bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Justement, quels sont vos facteurs de différenciation avec toutes les autres solutions de télémédecine?
D'accord. Bon, d'abord, pour qu'on commence, déjà, il n'y a pas des, je sais pas, des applications, il n'y a pas des websites qui provide image recognition services. So basically, either you have an allergy.
S'il vous plaît, est-ce que vous pouvez répondre en français, si ça ne vous dérange pas?
Oui, d'accord, il n'y a pas de souci. En fait, il y a un service qui est image, like, tu prends une photo de l'allergie que tu as ou un truc, un problème que vous avez, et après, on va t'orienter. En plus de ça, il y a des questions. Donc, s'il y a une maladie qui n'est pas visible, vous pouvez juste répondre à quelques questions et puis on va vous orienter envers des médecins. Les médecins qu'on a des collaborations avec ou autres. Donc, on pourra vous orienter envers des médecins qu'on n'a pas des collaborations avec.
Donc, c'est-à-dire, vous faites le diagnostic. Vous faites un diagnostic rapide.
On fait un pré-diagnostic parce que ce n'est pas vraiment crédible de dire un diagnostic, mais un pré-diagnostic.
Un pré-diagnostic, c'est ça?
Voilà. Et en plus de ça, l'originalité, c'est que on va faire une collaboration avec l'université de Manchester Metropolitan University. Là, on va donner des trainings, des ateliers aux médecins qui sont intéressés par l'apprentissage de l'anglais pour des raisons médicales. Et en plus de ça, l'apprentissage de health communication, la communication de la santé.
Très bien. Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Got a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
First of all, the team, I couldn't see the team. I think you're a solo founder? Or?
No, actually, I have a team. I am like the founder. I have a project manager who is, he studied like project management at Salford University, Farouq Ali Guspat. And what he did actually is that he has his own project, which is student guidance in UK. So what he brought students from North Africa and he placed them in UK universities. What we did is I'm using this expertise that he has in order to do the same thing, the same agency work, but to use it in the health sector. And he's helping us. We have accountants and we have also doctors who are ready to collaborate.
Okay. I have another question regarding the value proposition. So to be frank with you, I'm a little bit confused. What's actually your core business? Because you said like training and then bringing people to dentists in Algeria in order to empower some dentists and so on. Okay, fine. But what is the core business and the other one are value-add services?
Okay, so basically when I was talking about all the services, I was talking about the way we are starting small and then the bigger goals that we are aiming to reach. So basically the first thing we are aiming to do is to create, actually I have problems with can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you, yes.
So the main thing for now is the collaboration with MMU, with Manchester Metropolitan University, in order to provide a betterment of the health system or the health sector in Algeria. So we don't want a gap between doctors who speak French or Francophone and doctors who are speaking mainly English or are more connected. So we will provide the ability or the opportunity to those doctors to integrate the international scene with conferences, because mainly the conferences, the good conferences in the world is in English, basically, it's not in French. So we want them to be integrated. We want Algeria to be integrated in the international scene. We will start with that, and later on, the more money we will get, the more we will invest. So basically for the health tourism, it needs more money. So it will be an app and a website specialized in promoting health tourism in Algeria, specifically dentists. Why dentists? Because the prices of dentists here in Algeria or there in Algeria is really like, it's not expensive. Comparing to UK, it's like nothing. And we have good services. And we have people who are interested in Algerian dentists, to be honest, from Libya and even here from UK. So we will promote for that, but it will take time. The main thing for now is the collaboration with the university for trainings and les ateliers de langue. Any other question? Okay, thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.
I think Yasmin is having some issues with internet, so maybe someone from the jury can take up with the timing and so on, please.
I think Fatiha, she's here or no?
Allah, I'm trying to.
I am here, yes.
Yes.
I am here, no problem. I think that it's time for that fire to present.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
that
I'm
fire.
here.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Yasmin is back.
I'll just try to make it كبرة. Just a minute. So, hello everyone. F5. Okay. It doesn't work. معليش نبريزونتي هكا.
Plein écran, s'il vous plaît. F5 ou bien il y a un, comme voilà. Je pense, non? Oh, non.
Clique sur lire.
Clique sur le petit.
Sur quoi, pardon?
Petit vase en bas.
Attendez.
En
Voilà.
bas, sur la gauche, il y a comme un petit vase là. Tu peux cliquer dedans.
D'accord.
Bon, allez-y, hein, il vaut mieux y aller, ne pas perdre de temps, si vous n'y arrivez pas. Très simple pourtant. Parfait. Non?
J'attends la présentation de cela. Mon PC, je suis étrange. Pardon.
Ça va, c'est bon.
Right.
C'est bon, that fire. Can go ahead.
Okay, so hello everyone. I'm going to present today Deadfire, our startup. My name is Widad Ibtisam. I'm an industry engineer and I'm the founder of Deadfire startup. Forests play a vital role in maintaining the Earth ecological balance, and unfortunately, the forest fires is usually only observed when it's already spread over a large area, making its control impossible, like what was happening last and this year in our country. Last year, the fires destroyed 44,000 hectares, and this year we lost 8,500 hectares plus 6 injured firefighters during intervention. So the solution, we find the best to eliminate or at least diminish the damages of fires is a device we call Deadfire. We fix in forests on the trees to have a complete control over fires at the first stage. Our vision is to make forests a source of life, not of death. The value our solution proposes is to detect fires in real time, send notifications to firefighters and forest managers, takes photos and videos to a real alarm, give location about the spot of the fires and intervene at real time. Mean that our device contain a material, donc هذا الماتيريال is injecta juste qui détecter le premier étincelle يعني الشعلة الأولى تاع الحريق باش ما يكبرش الحريق. Technology we use are GPS to locate the spot of the fires, big data and AI, so we make the device learn how to detect fires. IoT, Internet of Things, because we have a lot of devices connected to each other, and of course, wireless sensor network. Segmentation and competition. So for now, we are targeting the Algerian market, but there is a lot of other markets that need our solution. Like the countries witnessed the same events we witnessed this year and last year. Our potential users are firefighters and forest managers. And for the competition, we have as competitor satellites. So now they use satellites But the problem with satellite, they give false alarms and they just inform. Par contre, that fire is unique in the markets, meaning in the Algerian market, give a real alarm and can intervene automatically. Business model. So we have to make an agreement with the forest managers, firefighters managers, and the government. I know it's a little difficult, but it's the last solution because individuals can't buy this kind of device. The price depends on the quality purchased. Our traction, so the forest fires events we witnessed this year prove that our users are so in need of our solution. Sorry?
Time is up. Thank you, that's fire. Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Time is up. We go next. We go directly to the questions from our jury members.
Okay, thank you.
And we ask the next team to share their screen. Thank you.
So I'm waiting for the questions.
Yeah, that fire. So how are you gonna deploy your device across, across the biggest forest across Algeria, for example? How it's gonna be devised? It's gonna be fixed device or kind of drone, like
So the device is will be like a robot, but it's just a small device and fixed in the trees. بصح for the moment ما قدوش نعرفوا اسكو يكون في chaque trees or c'est-à-dire la distance على حسب l'état c'est tout نعرفوا la distance اللي قد يكوفريها le dispositif.
pour le moment ما عندكش فيزيبيليتي كيفاش راح ديبلوي لي ديفايسز على ديستانس تاعهم ايتو دونك ما كاينش فيزيبيليتي راهم سي صح.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Oui, bonsoir. Est-ce que vous avez un prototype?
No, I'm listening to music.
Sorry, مانيش نسمعكم. Sorry.
Je vous dis, est-ce que vous avez un prototype?
Non, pas maintenant. Je suis dans l'étape idée, donc j'ai pas un prototype. Non, pas encore.
Et est-ce que vous êtes sûr de votre marché, puisque là, vous ciblez que les marchés publics pour votre idée?
Yes, I'm sure it will work because.
S'il vous plaît, en français, si ça vous dérange pas.
D'accord. Est-ce que vous pouvez répondre à la question, s'il vous plaît?
Pour le prototype, vous n'avez.
Oui, pour l'instant,
vous n'avez pas encore. Et je voulais savoir, est-ce que vous êtes sûr? Oui, et pour le marché, donc est-ce que aussi vous êtes sûr pour le marché, parce que votre sujet, il va être adressé rien qu'au marché public. Il n'y a pas de privé qui va utiliser.
Oui, exactement. Donc, d'après les événements qu'on a vécus et l'année précédente, donc the market is in need. Donc, le marché a fait حاجة لهذا le produit. Déjà, الحرائق اللي راها تصير, donc I think it will be a good agreement with the government. Yeah.
Time is up. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Fire, for your presentation.
Merci. Au revoir.
Now we invite the fifth project in the category idea stage to share their screen, green hydrogen in Algeria, and to directly present their project. I inform the jury members that we have only 4 projects left. Green Hydro, we are waiting for you. You can share your screen and you can start directly. And you will be followed by speaker or this is techno.
Do you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Exactly, thank you. My name is Najla Bouriahi, and I am the founder of Green Hydrogen Company. Green Hydrogen is the first company in Algeria in the production of a green hydrogen with a strategy to increase the quantity of production on day. And according to the statistic of International Renewable Energy IRENA, green hydrogen could supply to 25% of global energy needs by 2050. But the big question is, why green hydrogen in Algeria? Why? Well, in this section, I can mention some problems that Algeria is facing with, and we have got some solution. As writing in the end, we suppose the green hydrogen as an alternative solution. But the big problem is how to reduce the cost of a green hydrogen compared to the cost of a blue hydrogen. So the study, which done in 2019 at Polytechnical schools with my supervisor, shows the advantage of an injection water inclined by 35 degrees. From this point of research, we can increase the quantity movement in the input of electrolyzer. So due to this concept, we could double our product. For example, if X company produce 1,000 liters by day, our company can produce from 1,090 to 1,050 liters by day on the same condition. In addition to this, green hydrogen can produce by electrolyzers water powered by solar system. It can store for a long time or transported in pipelines, shipping, or by trucks. Then I can set some users. For example, we have industries as refinery, chemistry to produce ammonia or methanol, or it's used as a fuel or in electricity or in building. Our company needs $10 billion to be created. Then I can resume all the results in this planner where I noticed equipment manufacturing and some customers like land gases, sulfate, energy China, etc. In the next slide, I see the strategy to be taken to move on the future. And I can demonstrate that our company will evolve in the next 3 years from the static of profits. At the end, I wish all the best for our team. Thank you for your attention, and I'm ready for your question. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you for your presentation. I will ask you to remove your screen sharing, and we invite the jury members to ask their questions. The next team will be speaker. Please share your screen, and now let's listen to the questions from our jury members.
Got a question, green hydrogen.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, it's regarding the amount you need to build your company, $10 billion. I think this is a huge amount. I think this is only, the investment can only come from government. It cannot be it can never come from private sector, I guess, from my point of view at least. This is huge.
But why do you suppose this?
Yeah, because at idea stage, from my experience, there is no venture capital or private equity or banks who can put this huge amount on an idea stage. This is just $10
million. It's higher.
You said 10 billion or 10 million? I am confused.
10 million.
$10 million. Okay. Okay. No. Yeah. Now it's kind of acceptable. Okay. Fine. Okay. Because 10 billion is huge. Okay. So that's it. That's why this is what I put me out. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Yusfi, for your question. We'll see if another jury member has any other question. Apparently they don't. So we invite the next team speaker. You can start presenting your project.
Yeah.
Remind you that you have 3 minutes to pitch your project, followed by 2 minutes of Q&A.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you can start.
So, hello everybody. So, I want to start with the problem because this is how we inspired to start our project. So, did you know that we have more than 466 million people that have that have hearing loss problem, which we have 80 million in Africa and 7,000 in Algeria, where 3 out of 100 are children. That's a really scary number. So just imagine that you are deaf and can't express yourself and can't communicate, especially when you go to school, hospital, when you go to buy anything. So here is come our solution speaker. So speaker is a speaker is a technology that facilitates communication between deaf and people who don't know sign language. So we use artificial intelligence and we use voice recognition. So our product is a smart glove that translates manual gesture to speech, which will be displayed by the application. And in the same application, you can translate speech to sign language. So our client will be deaf and dumb people, people who have problem in hearing, in pronunciation, and people who don't know sign language and want to communicate with them. So our competitors, of course, we have global competitors, but our value proposition is that we have the lowest cost, high quality, and easy to use. So all that is just, so the price of our product is just 39,000 dinar, and who's gonna pay the bill? The association or the Ministry of Solidarity or the customer. So in 1 year, we will reach an income of 84.13% and a target of 3,600%. So our marketing strategy, the glove will be designed according to the customer taste, and we will have a loyalty program. So how we gonna reach them in social media and in association. So by 3 years, we will attain 25 billion cents of income. So our financial need are 1.4 billion cents. So to make 3,600 products by year. So we have the best combination team in software, in hardware, and in marketing. And let me introduce you to our prototype.
Time is up. Thank you
Okay.
to
Thank you.
speaker for the presentation.
You're welcome.
Thank you. We'll move directly to the questions from our jury members. I invite the next team.
Juste une remarque, c'est moi qui va répondre à...
The automobile, please share your screen. Okay.
Yes.
Let's hear
Just
questions from our
one moment.
Okay, please mute your mic. We will listen to the questions from the jury members. Thank you. Okay, apparently they do not have. So we'll hold on for a few more seconds while we wait for the next team to present their project. Okay, I informed the jury members that this is, there will be just one more project after the B automobile. Yes, you can start.
Okay, thank you. By the name of the God, Allah who is great, I will start my presentation of my project, which is titled by the B Automobile. Present by Mikarni Lies, member in Youth and the Startup Forums, the leader of the team. With B-Tech Auto, convert your car gases into cash money.
Climate change is due to global warming, which is caused by the gases emitted from our engine. And transportation
There's a black
represents
screen, guys.
largest.
There's black screen.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
have
able
some
to see.
technical issues. It's back. I guess it's back.
Atmosphere and transportation represent the largest proportion. This change has affected our economic activities. So for this, we propose the project of the B automobile. It is a system that is installed in all fuel-powered cars. The center of this idea is based on sequestering carbon after its emission from the engine container to be transferred to treatment of fuels or cons. The target group governments interested in reducing global warming and car and energy factories. The target market automobile and spare parts market. For the competition is represented in artificial forest, which need a lot of energy to operate, and electric cars, which need to be implemented for a long time. For business model is energy companies and auto assembly plants and refueling station and investor. Their activity, installation, technology, and the fuel handling resource. For the value added, it is used for any engine. Our relation is win-win. The customer install the device and we buy the carbon from them. For our customer energy companies and governments, our customers directly and indirectly, the cost is $100 for the one
Yes,
for the one device.
thank you, Elias, for your presentation. Time is up. We will move directly to the questions. I invite also the last team for EWC Algeria 2021, Box Fresh, to share their screen, and we'll listen to the questions from our jury members if they have any. Habis, vous avez une question? Vous avez activé votre micro? Bon, à part. Last call for Box Fresh. Please share your screen. Box Fresh. Okay. I guess this is the same team sharing. Yes, no, it's not the same. Perfect. Okay, so Box Fresh, you can start presenting your idea immediately, and please deactivate the sound for the live streaming. Thank you.
I present.
Yes, you can start, please.
So
thank
the
you.
Project of Box presented by Mikani Lies. The leader of the team is Fodil Abdel Halim. No more wasting food. We move from the legend to project of the century. Every year, 2 trillion pounds of food is lost in Africa due to the gap between producer and supplier. Farmers are unable to buy expensive cooled rooms. For this reason, we worked on the project of pyramid warehouse made of plywood, rigid glass, and cork to save the corp without energy. Passed on CS based on scientific experiments of Antoine Poufici and Yugoslav Chovsky. The property of these materials are heat and moisture insulting and resistant to natural conditions. The group is the traders and the investor in the field of warehousing. The target market is the warehousing market. For the competition is represented by expensive and energy-consuming cooled rooms and storage boxes, which is not healthy. For the business model, we have the partner centers which making cork and process is laminated of cork. The activity plate making, composition, value added safe food without energy. Our relation is trust and help quantity saving, express delivery. Our customer is agriculture cooperative. Our corners directly and directly because is 20,000 dinar for the one hierarchy house. Our wheels is sell product to customer, product development, and people training. For marketing is based on 4 elements: direct sale, the second one public relation, the third one online promotion, and the fourth one make sale offer. For the team, we have an effective team with specialization with the project and participation in many competitions. Causes of the warehouse is 20,000 dinar for the one. The last and not last, the effects of hierarchical is at the society providing a tourism aspect to the project, for the economically provide a job position, environmentally do not consume vital resource.
Time is up. Thank you, Box Fresh, for your presentation. Thank you. Thank you. So that was the last project presented for today, presented for the national finals of Entrepreneurship World Cup Algeria in its 3rd edition. I invite all the participants to activate their videos, their cameras, so as we can see you for this last minute. So we remind you that we had 23 projects and entrepreneurs who presented today between idea stage, early stage, and growth stage. Once again, a special thank you to our jury members and our partners, Print Hub, the main partner for this year's competition, our sponsor, Sonalgas, and to all the supporters and the partners that we had at the national level, and also all the volunteers. I'll give the word to Ms. Fetiha Rashdi, the Managing Director of Gen Algeria. If you have an ending word, and also we will give the word also to our jury members. However, we guess that the announcement of the results will take some time and will be probably for tomorrow, so stay tuned. Ms. Fetiha Rashdi.
Thank you, Yasmin. I prefer you give a word to the jury member, and after them, I can speak at the end, please.
Okay. So once again, our special thank you, our warmest thank you to our jury members, Mr. Abdelkader Yousfi, a serial entrepreneur and the founder of Print Hub. If you'd like to say any word or any advice to our participant for today.
Yeah, of course. After a lot of, all this effort from these fantastic teams and, individuals and passionate about the technology, I would say thank you very much for this initiative. And this is just, a good intent from all of you guys that, that you have the passion to do something, interesting, and why not bigger, and that could change the world. So thank you very much, Global Entrepreneur Network, Algeria, Madam Fatiha, Yasmin, and it was a pleasure, being with you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Yousfi. Now we give the word to Mr. Zinedine Sefej, who also was a jury member with us and he's also an entrepreneur.
Alors, je remercie les organisateurs pour cet événement qui a permis de regrouper des jeunes talentueux donc, qui portent des idées. Pour certains, portent des vrais projets. Pour d'autres, ils sont déjà entrepreneurs. Cela veut dire qu'ils ont mis la main à la pâte et ils sont en train de modéliser leur projet pour pouvoir le mettre en place. Je pense que c'est une très bonne confrontation des idées. C'est toujours difficile d'évaluer les projets, mais ce qui est important pour l'ensemble des candidats, il faut continuer à faire évoluer vos idées, à mieux cibler vos clients. Ça, c'est très important, à bien poser les problèmes pour pouvoir les résoudre. Et surtout avoir l'esprit beaucoup plus ouvert sur ce qui existe. L'état de l'art des solutions proposées nécessite pour l'ensemble un regard beaucoup plus attentif pour pouvoir être le meilleur. Voilà, et je souhaite bonne chance à l'ensemble. Merci pour les organisateurs et je remercie mes collègues, les membres du jury pour leur travail qui est très pointu. Merci.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zinedine. Now our last word from the jury members from Miss Nadia Habes.
Oui, alors bonsoir. Je suis très contente d'avoir participé avec vous, surtout à votre invitation. Alors, les participants vont vraiment émerveillés par leurs grandes idées. Je suis très contente de leur projet, d'affaires. J'espère qu'ils vont aller vraiment vers de l'avant et je leur souhaite vraiment un grand avenir. Je remercie aussi les membres du jury. J'aurais aimé que ça soit fait c'est-à-dire en présentiel. C'est pas grave, on espère une autre fois. Et je pense, je dis à tout le monde bonne chance et c'est tout ce que j'ai à dire. Voilà. Et je te remercie beaucoup, Yasmine, parce que vraiment, tu as assuré. Voilà, au revoir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And just a reminder to all the participants today, it's not about having ideas, it's about making ideas happen and turning them to reality and taking your business to the next level. So the last word will be from the Managing Director of Gen Algeria, Ms. Rashidi.
Thank you. Alors, je voudrais d'abord dire qu'il y a certainement une requalification à faire de certains projets. Des early stage sont à l'étape d'idée, dégage. Tout ça ne change pas mon point de vue sur l'évolution du niveau des projets. Depuis 25 ans que je suis dans l'accompagnement des entreprises, presque 30 ans que je suis dans l'accompagnement des entreprises et des entrepreneurs. Et je vois une évolution significative. Je dirais même, il y a un shift. On est vraiment en train de shifter vers de nouvelles approches. C'est vrai qu'il y a beaucoup à apprendre. C'est vrai que l'entrepreneuriat gagnerait à être enseigné au niveau du système éducatif pour vraiment changer le mindset. Mais ce qui est certain, c'est que les entrepreneurs, je préfère les appeler des entrepreneurs parce qu'ils le sont, de par le mindset et les idées qu'ils ont développées. Les entrepreneurs que j'ai écoutés, que ce soit aujourd'hui ou que ce soit lors de la présélection, donc les 70 porteurs d'idées, porteurs de projets, potentiels entrepreneurs que nous avons entendus, ils ont tous de belles idées. Ils ont besoin pour certains, certainement, de requalifier leurs idées et le projet. D'autres ont besoin certainement de revoir un peu leur marché et peut-être de pivoter. mais je leur conseille vraiment d'être persévérant. C'est pour moi la qualité clé d'un entrepreneur. Essayez d'être persévérant et comme l'a dit tout à l'heure notre partenaire Youssef, c'est ça? C'est Abdelkader, Monsieur Yousfi, c'est ça. Abdelkader, quand vous êtes à l'idée, quand vous êtes à la phase d'idea stage, ne surdimensionnez pas les projets au niveau du budget, de la prévision, pour qu'il y ait des investisseurs qui soient prêts à prendre le risque. Construisez votre projet par étapes, commencez petit et allez-y très loin dans votre vision et dans le montage de votre projet. Voilà, donc je vous dis bon courage, je vous souhaite plein succès. Voilà, je pense qu'il n'y en aura que 3 qui vont gagner aujourd'hui, mais vous avez gagné une expérience, vous avez rencontré des gens et vous avez échangé, vous avez appris, discuté avec des membres du jury et appris, je suis certaine, vous allez re-questionner vos projets, re-questionner votre business model, j'en suis convaincue, y compris ceux qui ont gagné. Alors, 1000 merci aux membres du jury, vous avez aidé à cette jeunesse fougueuse et talentueuse qui a et qui mérite notre soutien et notre présence à leur côté. Donc, merci aussi à nos partenaires. Yatek Saha Yasmin pour le travail que tu fais. Donc, à très bientôt, à d'autres manifestations, à d'autres succès, Inch'Allah. Et voilà, donc je dis à GEM et à Sprint Hub un partenariat durable, fructueux et un avenir pour nos organisations au service de la jeunesse et de notre pays. Voilà, merci.
Exactement, Madame Rachid. Je voulais ajouter quelque chose. Donc, voilà, la compétition, c'est la compétition qui m'a Madame Rachid. C'est une compétition pour la qualification vers la Coupe du Monde qui va représenter l'Algérie. Mais, comme Sprint Hub, on va faire une autre compétition pour investissement. Donc, ça va être en Q4 de cette année, avec les environs de novembre-décembre. On aimerait bien que vous tous participez avec les conseils que vous allez avoir. Donc, vous pouvez, you keep shaping up your deck, your knowledge, your team, etc. And we'd love to see you all participating. And inshallah, in our competition, we'll choose probably 3 or 4 for investing, and we're going to do a lot of follow-up later on. Bon courage à tout le monde.
Thank you.
All the participants, to our jury members, and I just remind you that EWC Algeria is hosted officially by GEN Algeria. It was held in partnership with Sprint Hub and other partners, and also it is sponsored by Sonalgas. So our special thank you, our warmest thank you to our partners, our sponsors, and all our supporters and volunteers. I guess the jury members will take some time to discuss the different projects in order to select the winner or the winners for EWC Algeria 2021 in the different categories, idea stage, early stage, and growth stage. And the announcement will be soon on social media, so stay tuned and we'll let you know all the updates. So that was it for the national finals of EWC Algeria 2021. We're looking forward to discover the winners. Thank you.
Bye. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Allez, au revoir. Au revoir tout le monde.
Wow. Merci à vous.
Nadia, on reste.
Would like all the participate.
Oui.
Oui, on reste. Enfin, vous restez avec les membres du jury pour échanger sur, je pense. Hein. Yasmine, tu es là? Yasmine?
Non, je pense qu'il n'y a plus personne.
Ah, ils sont partis.
Ouais.
Bon, elle a bien dit, les membres du jury restent pour échanger sur la classification des... Alors, peut-être qu'on prend rendez-vous pour demain, alors? Parce qu'il faut classer les premiers de chaque catégorie. Ouais. OK.
OK, allez, à tout à l'heure. Je t'appelle sur ton téléphone.
Salut, OK, on s'appelle sur WhatsApp. Très bien. Parfait.